In this video, I'm discussing how you can build a meaningful relationship with a candidate. Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Natasha, the business recruiter. Welcome back to my channel. Oftentimes when you're starting a recruiting agency, you focus solely on finding prospective clients and getting a signed contract in place. But what happens after that? Well, once you officially have that requisition, you're now tasked with finding qualified candidates in order to fill that rec. And 9 times out of 10, this can be just as hard, if not harder, than actually getting the signed contract in place. And then that, coupled with the fact that it's a candidate's job market, can prove to be quite difficult in terms of finding qualified talent in order to fill your role. So how do you build a meaningful relationship with a candidate with all of those factors on the table? Well, I'm going to share my top 3 tips that I have lived by for as long as I can remember. Tip number 1 is to do not oversell. And I know I've mentioned a bunch of times in my videos that recruiting is all about selling, which is true. However, you want to refrain from overselling. You have to take a step back and really think. A job can have a lot of effects on someone's life. Like accepting a job offer is a life-changing decision. As a recruiter, it's your job to link people to job opportunities, but you want to make sure that it's the best fit for them, which means that some candidates you may not move forward with, even if you feel that they are the best fit for the role. And I've seen it a lot. Sometimes integrity can get blurred a bit when working in the recruiting industry. And don't get me wrong, there's no problem with focusing on getting a check because ultimately that's how you're able to support yourself. But make sure that you keep your integrity in check at all times because ultimately it's going to take you far. Now, tip number 2 is to make sure that you're honest in every way, shape, and form. Meaning, do not sugarcoat any details about the requisition in order for you to close the deal. When a candidate asks you about company culture, pay, benefits, remote work flexibility, vacation, and so many other things that are really important to candidates, simply put, be honest. And it can be enticing to cut corners and make something appear to be better than what it really is, but there are ways for you to be able to sell with honesty. I think the important thing to note here is that honesty and selling can live together, so make sure you factor both into your approach to candidates as you go about building that relationship. Now, if you're enjoying the content so far, then be sure to go down below and hit that subscribe button as well as that bell so that you can get notified of all of my new videos that drop each week. Finally, tip number 3 is to always keep the door open. Meaning, maybe you want to send over a candidate for a requisition that you're currently working on, but through various conversations and interviews, you come to realize that they're really not a good fit. Just because they're not a good fit for that role doesn't mean that they won't be a good fit for another role. By leaving the door open and circling back with candidates for other opportunities, you build trust with them, which ultimately goes a long way. And on the flip side, they may actually refer candidates to you who may be a good fit for the requisition that you're looking to fill, which ultimately becomes a win-win situation for you as well as that candidate. Well, that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, then be sure to give me a thumbs up, as well as if you are not in my Facebook group, I'll be sure to leave that link down below in the description box. Be sure to join. We are in there talking all things recruiting. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.